can feel how it feels to be free again. I can dream again, I believe again. I see angels looking down in astonishment, and my heart is beating. I'm still breathing. My body was freezing. You stopped the bleeding. You bring me to life. I can feel how it feels to be free again. I can dream again, I believe again. I see angels looking down in astonishment, and my heart is beating. I'm still breathing. My body was freezing. You stopped the bleeding. You bring me to life.
What up, guys? No surprise today, we got the name of the game we're gonna play right there on the screen. Ready to get started? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Stanley Parable! Let's play! And graphics tablet, because I can. Holy freaking trippy. Trippy, trippy. Okay. Let's play. The end is whatever.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Ah, yay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Aw, yay! Stanley's happy!
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour, when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have heard of this game before. I've seen gameplay. So you know what? I don't want to do that yet.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Sweet. I'm just gonna spam until...
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Oh,
Perhaps 50
gosh.
clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
For once, I believe that's this way. That's crouch. Can I not run? I'm going the right way. Yep. How many
Oh,
times?
great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
4, 3, 7. Okay. Right there.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
10 clicks or so. Okay. Door. Where are you? Right here.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yes! Let's do it! 4, 3... Crap! Ah, freaking drivers, I swear. I swear that... NVIDIA! It hates games. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yay!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Boink, boink. What?
Yes,
How do
this
I
is
can't
great.
jump.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Alright, 4, 1, 6.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Over here. Ah, NVIDIA, I'm really starting to hate you. I'm aware of that, NVIDIA. I'm aware. I am aware. Copy machine, I believe is what he said.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
Woohoo!
We did it! Oh, wow.
Woohoo!
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Yay!
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Nyeh. I feel like walking like this because I can. And doink. What does that say? I hate Mondays. Oh no, one fell. Okay. Whee! Doink.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay, fine. Woo! Nope. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whiteboard manager. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Standard graphs 4OX wide? I don't understand. Okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Screw it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh yeah? Nope. Nope. I like it in here. Woohoo!
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
I want the
No
broom
reason
closet
to
ending.
still be here.
I want the broom closet ending. That's the reason to still be here. Broom closet ending. Come
It
on.
was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Woo!
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh my gosh. Is there really nothing to interact with here, though?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Aww.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Oh,
I
wait,
hope
there's
your
a typo.
friends find this concerning.
There's a typo. You see that? Oh, I'll post a screenshot of it on
Stanley was
Facebook.
fat and ugly
Oh.
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
You're
That or
mean.
with drug money. Also, Stanley is
Well,
addicted
okay.
to drugs and hookers.
Dude. Dude. Dude.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Oh dear, get ready.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
What?
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Woohoo!
All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. There's literally nothing else he's gonna say. Just step out.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Yeah?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. Whee! Whee! What's here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yep.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Yep.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
What?
Were they simply repeating?
Dude!
No,
Dude!
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be
They're
real.
repeating!
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
I'm dreaming!
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
What?
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yes.
So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay, this is only slightly creepy. No, just kidding. Oh gosh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
This
I must
is
be
so
real.
creepy.
I must be. Can anyone hear
This is
my
so
voice?
creepy.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What? No! No! Dude! No! No, no, no.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Well,
And
that
although
ain't
she would soon
creepy.
turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Well,
I
okay.
am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, okay then. Also, the narrator. He does not like to shut up. Alright, back to playing. I believe...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah,
What could
this
it
is good.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, dude, Come on, let me up. Come on. Let me... What? There should be a way over... I know there's a way out the window. Like, I've seen that ending before. Ah, come on. Come on, I know there's gotta be a way out the window. There we go. Okay. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Woohoo!
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No, I am not.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard
my
all the
gosh.
narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Aww.
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever.
Oh,
Cheers.
gosh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Dude, what? Wait, so I... so I can't do anything. I can't. I can't do it. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Do I kind
All of his co-workers were gone.
I don't want to
What could
hop
it
out the
mean?
window again. It's
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
By the way, let me check a thing real quick. Okay. Thing has been checked, and let's continue.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, why don't we just play through it normally? Why not? Just once.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find him. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yay! I believe this way? Executive bathroom. Nah, I want to go in there. Is it here? No? Oh, it's here. That's right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered.
That was creepy. Holy crap, that was creepy. Ah. I swear, NVIDIA.
In disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Sweet.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. Nothing that way, I don't think, so let's go. What? Dude. There we go. Thought I pressed it, but I guess not. Alright, let's see.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Oh my
This
gosh.
question would not go unanswered for long.
So meta. I can't see what's going
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Escape? No. It's a camera. There we go. I got stuck on something.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whee! I am crouching. Yay. What does this do? What's that? What's that? Nothing over here. Okay. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Alrighty. Ooh, cables.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
So trippy.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ooh. Buttons with numbers. Do I need to go this way? Is this the right way? What? What's going on? Please tell me this isn't copyright.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yay!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Yay!
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Yay!
Stanley stepped through the open door.
As soon as it opens, the rest of it. Yay!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Not controlling, by the way.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aw, yay! Alright. Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Yay! I won! I won! I won. And I'm back here. What the heck? Okay, fine, fine.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like?
What?
There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What's happening? Hold on. Come on. No? Ah. Okay, fine. Ah, you can't jump.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Speaking of drink, can I have a drink? Oh. Do I get a...
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Woo! These are blueprints. I want to get up there to see them, but it won't let me. No! It says penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo, $5,000. Yay!
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh,
Someone
really?
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is
She's
her?
been waiting.
She's been waiting. Oh. Oh. Where's the thing? Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, fine. Ugh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Ooh.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Yay.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Ugh.
Gotcha.
I can't even.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They
You're
want to
mean.
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a
creepy.
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite
What?
a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh my gosh,
Look at
really?
him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh crap, that's not E.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh.
And
Gee.
so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Ooh. Press O to spend time with the boys. Is that 0? That's not D, is it? No. What?
So he went
Okay,
further.
that
He
was
imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Roll credits. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Really?
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press 3.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna sit here. Gonna see if anything actually happens if I just sit here. Let's see, we will give it... It's 10:35 right now. We'll give it... 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, why not? Game, do something. Game, do so. It's not gonna do anything, huh? It's not gonna do anything. No, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something. Come on, come on, come on. Do something. Do something. Do something. Oh, fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
Really?
every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I
Really?
get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Give me a mirror. Stupid freaking...
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? What the heck? Okay, this is creepy. This is... Ugh. This game is actually pretty creepy. Holy crap.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we've already beaten the game. Let's see what
When
else.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So I believe I want to
This
go
was
through
not the
this
correct
one.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
He said something.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
You never stop talking. Holy crap. Anyway, he said something different last time.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah. Boink.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can't jump down there. That would be bad.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about...
NVIDIA, You are going to give me a heart attack. Holy crap. Holy...
Nothing but you all this time. There's someone...
Boink.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I can easily get back to this point, so screw it. Fine, we'll do what he said. No! NVIDIA. I swear. Yes, I'm aware.
Oh,
I'm
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Loading. What's gonna happen?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Whoa, what's that? Oh crap. I need to recenter my mouse. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. I can't see a freaking thing, so it's annoying. Whoa!
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
If we
yeah,
just stay
it is.
right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Whoa!
I actually feel happy.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, guys, look. It's so pretty. Whoa. Let's stand this way.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay, I'll just go back. What happens if I go back?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
What happens if I...
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
What the heck? Ah, this is fun. And tra-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la. Hi. Oh. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But hold on, let me just real quick. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh. It's pink. Nope. I hate pink. Goodbye. That's the last straw. You turned it pink. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm done. No pink. No pink.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Whee!
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Ah, that's bored enough. Okay. I know what I must do. Oh, crap. NVIDIA.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay, I thought about it. Whee!
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now,
Can we please get back to the other room?
Okay. That was a really far fall. How come I don't have, like, broken legs or something? Ah, it's pink. What the heck?
There. See? This is what you want. This is
No!
where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I suppose the pink is going away, but... Oh yay, it's those pretty things again! Yay! Yay! Alright. Now this is... I need a tally to see how many times NVIDIA has given me that notification. Holy...
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Well, there's nothing at all that can come from this. Seriously, nothing will happen if I just stand here. Nothing. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. There's no railing here. Ah, but there's a barrier. Gosh darn it. I wondered what would happen if you tried to walk over the edge, but apparently you can't. Alright, let's go.
No. No, no. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
My stupid phone is bothering me. I don't care if a river is flooding nearby me. I am on high ground, so... Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
He's so desperate.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
And... it should be the last one. No?
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Alright, let's see how many times it actually takes. Even though it should have worked on the first one, to be honest. Look at that drop! That's how many stories? 1, 2, 3, 4? Give or take? Yeah, a 4-story fall. You ain't gonna survive that.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, poor narrator. What happens if I click on the clock? Okay, nothing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do you guys hear that noise? Like, seriously, do you?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It sounds like rain. I don't know. That's weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Ooh. What happens if I just stand here? What happens? What happens?
Yes.
Aw.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Alright, fine.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I believe there's another
And so he
option.
detoured
Yes.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Come on. What you gonna say? What you gonna say about that?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Are you sure? Are you...
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Dude.
No,
Dude!
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Paper rustling. You guys hear that
Let's
during
see,
my
we went
Skyrim
down,
streams
right,
all the
left,
time.
down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh boy. What, that way? So you can't go that way, so I guess it's this way. Whoa!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all
Ugh.
rubbish now. The whole story completely
Employee
unusable.
fired.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the
Oh,
game from the beginning.
no.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, fine. So that was that ending. Crap. Clock. We have like 8 minutes. We need a quick, 8-minute.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We
What
need
could it
an
mean?
8-minute
Stanley
one.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. Wait.
When Stanley...
could-
Wait.
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
No, I want to go that way. Meh. That's mean. Okay. Whoa, look. It's this way. Dude, so many doors. Look at this. Where am I? What's this way? Holy crap. I have no clue where I'm going.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Dude, not fair. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
No.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Sorry,
simply
I
missed
picked
a
up my
memo.
Phone. Okay, fine. I wish there was a way to run. Seriously. Is there a mod for this game where you can run?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came
What?
from.
Dude.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Well, okay. everything in there still? No? Broken ceiling tiles? I don't know how to progress.
Aha! I knew
What?
we'd miss something.
What?
The story. Here it comes.
Here? Oh gosh. No, I'm in the
No,
circus.
wait.
Oh,
Never mind. Not the story.
not a circus.
Okay, let's head back the other way
Oh.
and retrace our steps.
Yeah, you freaking... Really?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Nope.
Well, do you know what?
Just kidding.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woo!
Congratulations!
Yay! I
know you put
win!
in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Yay!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Oh, really?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Bro.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, dude! Dude! Oh, gosh. It's a yellow line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That is pretty simple. Ooh. It went a different way than the other way.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over
Way.
in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yay!
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
What?
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of
Hold
life itself?
on,
Okay, Stanley,
let
I
me-
need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we
Alright.
can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
Screw it,
is
that's
this
even
office
better.
in fact
That's
the
even
skeleton of my
better.
own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes! This better be copyright free! Hold on. Come on, move that thingy. Okay. All I can say is that better be copyright free. Holy crap. Ah. No! NVIDIA. Really? Really? You're gonna do that to me.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss
Alright.
anything.
So you got a piece going up like that, piece going up like that. Those are going off to the side. Okay, I think I got it. Whoa.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Dude, watch the language. The line again. Crap, what time is it? We will have to continue with the line next time. Alright? As fun as this is, it's time to end. I'm sorry. Alright, guys. This game is fun. Alright, so actually let me just really quickly save here. Come on. Can I? Okay. Did it save? How do I? What's going on? I don't. I don't know. This. If it didn't save, we will. I am annoying. Okay, if it didn't save, we can get back to this place. But anyway, bye bye, guys. See you next time. Bye.